America's Heartland gives viewers a window on the world of American agriculture. The only nationally distributed program of its kind, the half-hour weekly broadcast magazine introduces viewers to America's hardworking farm and ranch families, examines challenges producers face, and shares insights on farming that impact perceptions about agriculture in America. Our award-winning program reaches close to 1 million viewers each week on PBS and RFD TV and has become a significant voice for America's rural population. And while we cover topics such as carbon sequestration, improving crop yields, and animal welfare, it's also the program's iconic high-definition visual images that draw viewers into the lives and experiences of families in the Heartland.
You've heard of summering in the Hamptons? Where the rich and famous escape New York City for the relaxing confines of Long Island. Well, for some, summertime on Long Island is anything but relaxing. Like the Harbs family. They're not on the beach. Today, Ed Harbs, his son, and work crew are in their sweet corn field. The Harbs family farm roadside stand is running low on this warm July afternoon.
What batch is what?
This operation lives up to its name. It's truly a family farm. 7 out of the 8 Harbs children work on the farm. Like most farms, the origins of this roadside attraction were about survival. After struggling to compete with cheaper produce from around the world on the wholesale market, in 1989 it was time for a change.
My husband got aggravated and he said, we're doing something different.
This is a high-cost place to live, much less farm.
Joseph Gorgella is the president of the Long Island Farm Bureau. He says the glory days of large wholesale farm production on this island are over.
We grew as much as 70,000 acres of potatoes between Nassau and Suffolk County. We also grew a lot of vegetables and strawberries, all those things.
The pressure to develop valuable land has lured away struggling farmers, but not Lyle Wells. When grower Lyle Wells hands over his family farm, it will be the 12th generation of family members to till this soil. It's the oldest farm in the state of New York.
Well, we date back to 1661. It's always been my passion. Even when I was a kid, I always had a vegetable garden and stuff like that. And it was just finding the right vegetable to grow.
It's land that's been in Lyle's family since England ruled this island. Today, some 350 years later, it's another king helping keep this farm going. King Cullen Supermarket. A dozen years ago, King Cullen started working with local farmers to sell their produce.
I saw an opportunity here. I really did. I saw the opportunity of good for the farmers and King Cullen.
The supermarket sells anywhere from 40 to 60 seasonal vegetables and fruits grown by Long Island farmers. Some of it's sold at a discount to get people in the door, like sweet corn, 10 for $1. Other hot Long Island items are premium products like these packaged romaine hearts bagged on Phil Schmidt's Long Island farm. Schmidt is also packaging salad greens. The greens are being packaged right on the farm soon after they are picked and cooled.
They just love the convenience of picking up a salad that's ready to go. That's really what drove us to do that. We could see that sales were slowly diminishing on raw product.
Schmidt's farm is like many of the remaining farms on Long Island. There are 6 generations of farmers in this family. Phil's wife manages the family's flower business. Homes are cropping up around the Schmidt's 165 acres. But Phil is hopeful that meeting local consumer demands will ensure this farm will be profitable for the next generation.
Oh, she had them. She ordered them already.
Phil's son Matt is the farm's vice president. I caught up with him at their small roadside stand.
One of the things I hear about Long Island sweet corn, some folks have told me it's the best ever, the best in the whole country. What do you think about that?
You just open it up and eat it. You don't even got to cook it.
Eat it raw?
Yeah.
But like all the farmers on this island, Matt knows that even the sweetest sweet corn may not be enough to sustain them through the challenges ahead. But like the Harbs family,
Can you come up to the stand?
and Lyle Wells,
10 yellow, 5 green, and 3 yellow squash.
the Schmidts have a pretty good reason for their innovative efforts.
It's in the blood pretty much. That's what it comes down to, so trying to keep it alive.
Eight seconds. Not very much time by some people's standards. For others, it's an eternity.
To ride a bull, it's a huge adrenaline rush. Get on a bull that jumps high and spins fast and gets it on. You want to be in the right position to counteract every move that bull makes and hopefully make a good ride and big score and get off safely.
Ross Coleman is one of the country's top professional bull riders. Those 8 ticks of the timer atop an 1,800-pound thrill ride are his passion, his pride, his paycheck.
I've took many injuries, and if I do it another 5 or 6 years professionally, I think it'll be great because the sport of the PBR has grown so much, and it's been so awesome to just enjoy that ride.
But Ross does more than ride bulls. Here on the Coleman family ranch in Molalla, Oregon, Ross rides them and raises them too.
Now you work with a lot of kids as well, kind of just kids from the area, right? They all come to your ranch and learn how to ride a bull.
Exactly, yeah, there'll probably be 4 or 5 kids show up here in a minute.
Ross's parents, Steve and Kathy Coleman, built this bull riding arena for their kids to practice riding and roping. Ross rode his first calf here as a young boy.
My sister used to ride. She used to kick my butt all the time at junior rodeos. It was pretty embarrassing at the time, but she's pretty good. She's a pretty good cowgirl. All right, sit up there and make a good bull ride.
But there's more to life than just bulls here in Molalla.
Ross Coleman spends most of his time helping to manage his family's 1,100-acre ranch near Portland, Oregon. With roughly 800 head of cattle, this would be considered a full-time job for anybody.
For Ross, it's just part of a strong ranching work ethic he learned at an early age.
I remember going and working cows with Dad. We'd work 300-400 head of cows and calves or whatever in the chutes over here. All right.
That 8-second job on the bull is a mere blink compared to Ross's 8+ hour job at the Coleman Ranch. The family grows high-quality hops sold to breweries for making beer.
Anime horse, come in. I love these horses so much, and I love to ride a young horse that, maybe needs a little bit of training to it, or just get on one of these good old horses like old Poncho you're on here. He's the #1 guy in the world, and they mean everything to me, so it's pretty fun.
Why don't you put that bib on him?
But the real fun begins when Ross gets home to his family. Wife Amy helps manage most of Ross's traveling, bull riding events, and personal appearances. That is, when 6-month-old Cooper gives her the opportunity to.
Especially now with almost a crawler. So it keeps us busy.
What are you going to do when your little boy looks up at you and says, Daddy, I want to be a bull rider just like you?
I'll be pumped up, I think, if he says that someday.
As 8 seconds atop a bucking bull melts into 8 years down the road, Coleman's future is sure to involve 3 things: his family, ranching, and, of course, more bulls.
I'll be a cowboy till the day I die. I'm the happiest man on earth.
Those broadcast efforts are enhanced by a growing focus on educational outreach and access to unique content on our America's Heartland website. At the same time, America's Heartland has begun new online initiatives that create content distribution points, bringing web viewers to the show and show viewers to the web. America's Heartland is dedicated to telling the story of American agriculture. It's a mission we take seriously, for all of those whose efforts make life better for all of us.